this video is for lesson 1.3. What we're doing today is we're just looking at the distributive property today. So there is another calculator tip page. It's identical in process to what we did yesterday. So just to review kind of what we did yesterday. So we're still using this control var, which means we need to start fresh. Okay? And so we've got only one letter. We've got an X. So we need to make it represent a number. And again, I always try to pick easy numbers. 2. So I'm going to do 2 control var X. And when they're multiple choice, I type in what's in the question. Negative 18x squared plus 6x. And then I set it equal to the first answer choice. And I need to type it exactly like it shows it. Don't need that. Don't need that. And then I hit enter. Implied multiplication. So, that's why I wanted to show you this one. If it says implied multiplication, you may need to use a multiplication symbol where it's indicated. And so for this one, anytime you have something shoved up against parentheses, there's an invisible multiplication sign in between there. So I'm going to go back in between that negative 2x and that parenthesis, and I'm going to add a multiplication sign. And then I'm going to hit enter. Okay? For some reason, the calculators they have a hard time deciphering what you're wanting to do when you have those parentheses there. So A is false, so we know that's not our right answer. And then I'm going to highlight my problem again. I'm going to delete just to the equal sign. I'm going to type answer choice B. Now again, we've got that implied multiplication. We've got something shoved up against parentheses. So I'm going to type that multiplication in there. And then do negative 9x plus 3. And it says true. And so B is my correct answer. All right, what we're looking at in this box that says start is this problem here. Okay? So if you have clock 1, your problem, and I'm just rewriting this because I don't have enough copies to write all over these. 8 times 2x minus 6. So the distributive property says if we've got something out in front of parentheses, I can simplify by distributing it across everything inside the parentheses. And distribute just means multiply. So I would do 8 times 2x, and that would be 16x. I just do 8 times 2, tack the x on. Okay? Don't worry about the letters till the end. And then here I would do 8 times 6, but it's a negative 6. And if you need to use the calculator, that is okay. I get a negative 48. So what I'm going to do on my clock, so again, I'm on clock 1. If you're not sure, look down here. So the start, I'm not worried with yet. But I want to write my new answer, my next answer, this one, 16x minus 48 here. And you can work on these boxes. If you put more than one thing in here, make sure you circle what answer we got. But clock 1 should be 16x minus 48. So if you have clock 2, here's your problem at the start box. Is 4 times 4x minus 12. So I can distribute 4 times 4 is 16. Tack the x on. 4 times a negative 12 is a negative 48. Do you see what happened? It's the same answer. So you're working different problems than the people that are next to you, but you should get the same answer. So it's a way that you guys can kind of self-check. So if Cortland and Lila get different answers for that first box, they can go back and try to figure out, well, wait, which one of us messed up? And work together to kind of fix it. And so clock 2, we would write the exact same answer. Now you have to go in order though. So I'm sticking with clock 2, so if you have a clock 1, ignore me for now. That's one of these bold answers. So I've already done this one, so I'm not going to use that one again. But here's that answer I got, 16x minus 48. That means this is the next problem that I work for clock 2. 2 times negative 6 plus 8. I'm going to distribute. So 2 times negative 6 is a negative 12. Tack on the x. 2 times 8 is a positive 16. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. 2 times negative 6x is negative 12x. 2 times 8 is 16. So that's the answer that goes in the next box. And I would keep going. So then I would find that answer, negative 12x. So that's a positive. There's a negative 12x. So pay attention. Once you use them, mark them off. You're not going to use them again.
How do we know where to put them on the clock?
They go in the next spot. So like I used this box and I got this answer. So then I would go to that answer and work this problem. And that's going to be the next. You should end this bold answer in the start box. That should be your final answer. Okay? So clock number 1, 16x minus 48. Find it on here. It's right here. So then this would be the second problem that I would work. Negative 4 times 3x minus 4. Negative 4 times 3 is a negative 12. Tack on the x. Negative 4 times negative 4 is a positive 16. Again, if you need to use your calculator, that's fine. But I get the same answer. So clock 1 should have the same answer as clock 2 in this spot. That's a 16. Sorry, that's really messy. Negative 12x plus 16. And so then on this little page, again, I would mark those out. Once I use it, mark it out because you're not going to use that box again. Okay? I'm going to kind of leave y'all to your own devices. If you get stuck, let me know and I'll help you.